Let's start from the beginning. In Athens, Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was born on December 6th, 1994, in Athens, Greece. As a kid, he was a street vendor and had to sell stuff like sunglasses and other things to keep his family healthy and put food on the table. His family didn't have jobs. But then this one day, this coach from Greece asked Giannis if he wanted to play on their basketball team, and he said no because he thought he was really bad at basketball. But he actually was pretty good once he tried it, and he said that he'd find his parents jobs, and that's exactly what he did. The coach stayed to his promise, and Giannis played with Greece, and NBA scouts from every NBA team besides the Knicks went to some of his games to watch him play. And even a team from Spain recruited him. Everyone wanted Giannis. But Giannis Antetokounmpo was drafted 15th overall by the Milwaukee Bucks in the 2013 NBA draft. This was new for Giannis, but it was a fun experience for him. And imagine if you were this 18-year-old kid coming into the NBA. In his first season, he didn't really do much. I mean, he averaged 6 points, but every season he's improved. Then he won Most Improved Player of the Year award in the 2016-17 NBA season after averaging 25 points per game and even became a starter on the NBA All-Star team. Giannis is one of the hardest workers in the NBA ever, and now he is a two-time NBA MVP and one of the best players in league history. He has came across all odds, and in the 2019 Eastern Conference Finals, Giannis had a 2-0 lead on the Toronto Raptors, but then Kawhi Leonard smushed him on defense, and the Raptors backdoor swept them. In the 2019 NBA offseason, Giannis worked his butt off to become an NBA champion, although it did not happen. He won NBA MVP after averaging 29 points and 8 rebounds per game at a 6'11", and he's like a great player because he's 6'11" and plays like a point guard. That's one of the things that's so special about Giannis. But, like I said, Giannis faced the Orlando Magic in the first round of the NBA playoffs. They lost their first game, but then Giannis and the Bucks climbed back and won the next 4 and backdoor swept them. Then came the dark day in the second round of the NBA playoffs. Giannis and the Bucks faced a 3-0 deficit on the Miami Heat, something a team has never come back from. So it was kind of sad to see Giannis' season end this way. But regardless, he's going to be one of the best players ever when it's all said and done. Just imagine going from a street vendor to becoming an NBA All-Star. Focusing more on when he was a bit younger, his 2013-14 season didn't look that promising. I mean, he only averaged 6 points per game and was coming off the bench for a lot of the season, but his second season would be his best so far. Giannis averaged 12 points per game in the 2014-15 NBA season. He was a monster. Then, in the 2015-16 season, he upped his scoring average to 16.7 points per game on ghostly efficiency. He was one of the most efficient players in the NBA and even started playing point guard. That was just how amazing it was to see this 6'11" guy play point guard in the 2015-16 season. He's really a point forward that can do anything on the court. Then, in the 2016-17 season, he had his breakout year. He averaged 22.9 points per game and was voted in as an NBA All-Star starter. It was definitely the best season of his career up until that point. But I mean that point. In the 2017-18 season, this would be his biggest breakout year of all. He averaged 27 points per game while leading the Milwaukee Bucks to the playoffs. And they lost in the first round to the Boston Celtics. But Giannis wanted revenge. In the 2018-19 NBA season, Giannis Antetokounmpo averaged 27 points per game again while winning Most Valuable Player of the Year award. In the first round, they won against the Detroit Pistons. In Game 4, they just smooshed them, and that had a lot to do with Giannis. They won by over 40 points. In the second round, they faced a familiar foe, the Boston Celtics. Giannis had a huge series. It was arguably the most dominant series of Giannis Antetokounmpo's career. After he had an amazing series there, they won in 5 games. In the Eastern Conference Finals, like I was talking about earlier, Giannis and the Bucks had a 2-0 series lead and looked like they were going to go to the NBA Finals. But then Giannis really struggled again as the Toronto Raptors won the next 4 games. But still, I mean, it's an MVP, right? So anyway, Giannis has had one of the craziest success stories. Just imagine if you were a street vendor in Greece to becoming one of the best players basketball has ever heard of. Just imagine that. What if you had that happen? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Click subscribe, turn notifications on, click that like button, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.